Good morning, fellow Liberians and fellow business partner in the diaspora. This is Business Talk Thursday again. We're starting this couple of series with M&M because we want to start from in-house. They say charity begins at home, so we're starting at home. Again, we have here Isaac Willett, who is a field supervisor / manager for M&M, 11 plus year veteran in the business. And then we have Isaac P. Davis, manager M&M and manager volunteer M&M Helping Hand. 5 years with M&M under his belt. So Mr. Willett, we'll start with you this morning. And when you go on the field, I get back a lot of calls that says you charge people with no explanation. In fact, it comes to the point that says that you are in the truck while you're driving, you just look at it and call a price. So I need you to defend that for us today. Tell the people out there how your pricing comes about.
Okay, thank you, boss, for that explanation. And I want to applaud you that you put this program together for all our Liberian customers in Liberia and in the diaspora. We have our receipt, which is really make very perfectly. This is a receipt right here, and we have our policy. If you can see, our policy is here, which says that we don't share arm and ammunition. Everything here, and also the way you pack your goods, you gotta be very secure, but we will still hold it very carefully. And also the payment due date, if you sign this, that means we'll tell you payment due date, the time you're supposed to pay the money. So we count down to the pricing. So if you see the barrel right here, barrels we go by gallons. So you see, if we get the 25 to 40 gallon, you will see that price right here. So all our prices for barrels, they are here, and all the prices for boxes, they are all listed here. And also, if you go to mattresses, this is mattresses. Yeah. No, this is the TV. If you go to TV, you will see all the inches here. The inches are all here. So if you go to 12 to 32 inches, you will see the pricing. If you go to the largest, we will have 55 to 75 or 70 inches. You will see the 450. So all depends the size of TV. So if you come to another one we call refrigerator, you will see the prices here too. All carry sizes. So the only time we charge you different price on boxes if you extend it. So we want for all our customers to pack their things the way it's supposed to be closed. So when you close your box, the real way, the proper way, you will be charged according to the receipt. So all our prices are all behind the receipt. So please, whenever we come to pick up your things, take your own time to look behind the receipt and take your own time to look at all the cubic feet, the gallon size, everything is here. We go by gallons and cubic feet. So for example, this is a box. So if you close your box like this, it carries the regular price. But if you stand the box up like this, then we will charge you extra price. It will not carry the regular price. So we want you to close your box according to our policy, the real way. Then you will get a real price on our receipts. So we want to say thank you for your support, and we always serve you to the best. So
thank you.
I get it to you.
Just to add to what Isaac just said, if the box is closed like this, if you watch here, every portion of this box, if it was closed, you see it's pretty much firm, okay? But when the box is like this, okay, see right here, just one pressure on this box changes the shape of it. So technically your things, they are in there where I'm going to wrap the boxes, but the box has lost its full capacity of being firm. So thank you again, Isaac. He explained it well. And just one thing that I will also add to it, because we're not there to see what you put in your box, how you pack your box, but I do know that some boxes weigh 400 to 500 pounds. And that's easy 5 bags of rice and then a lot of body wash and stuff. God in heaven knows. The body wash is going to spill. And we don't claim responsibility of those kind of things because we weren't there when you packed the box. And then moving on to the front of the receipt. So normally I love when my customers call me to find a thing, but some of the questions that you guys call is already right in your hand. So for typical example, this is a fill out receipt, has nobody's name on it yet because it hasn't been assigned. Once we assign it, say for example, we assign it to Isaac Blair, grain 28, 927, this is a code that is put aside. So as it goes to the warehouse in Liberia, all of the grains are going to be one side. So that's what this is. The 28 only represent the number of container for that year. 927 will identify Isaac Blair. It will identify his whole name. So we don't even at that point care about his name that much, because the 927 identify his name. Or ETA. We use March 9. It's not like we don't guarantee ETA, but it's very close. Okay, it's a very close estimate. So ETA stands for expected time of arrival. So for this container, it will be this. The payment due date is 1 month from the day that we ship your container, not even the day we pick it up. So this container will be 07/29/2023. So by this day, the payment should be made in full. Now, people say, I haven't received my goods, why should I make the payment? Now, come on. You go to FedEx, you go to the post office, you go anywhere. Before they even put it on the back counter, it's paid in full. Now, we're a small company, okay, fighting to keep up with the shipping lines. Shipping lines gave me 7 to 10 days. When that container touches the water, immediately it touches the water, my payment is considered due. 5 days after that's considered past due. Okay? And those are big companies worth billions. Then you come here. So we gave you a tracking number. So even if we pick up your things today and we're shipping this container on the 29th, okay, you can already track it. And you'll see the exact date that this container is getting there. So we'll provide this for you. On the receipt here, you have your pickup date. And the tracking information, all you have to do is go to mmshippingllc.com. You can also do payment on there. You can purchase food on there. While Brother Davis is talking, I will pull the website up where people can see it, and we can then do a quick walkthrough. So this is our receipt. When you come down here, people complain that as they charge them to pick up. Yes, we do charge pickup fees. Okay, and it's in Minnesota, it's $20 for up to 3 items. After 3 items, it's $10 each. If we go out of state, we charge $20 to pick up 1 item. So Isaac Blair is not making up that. It is company policy. If you want delivery, there is delivery fee there. They will put it there. People get it mixed up. Delivery fee is different from the pickup fee. Where we have a non-profit donation to M&M Helping Hand. This helps our country Liberia, such as programs like these, like the Light of the World Academy, the medical supplies that you're talking about that we've done on video over and over. This is part of the help that goes there. We do have membership for the company. Once you take the membership, like this is someone's ID, I covered this, it's $100 per year. Once you take the membership, we do welcome you with a 25-pound Delta Star sweet parboiled rice. Very sweet rice. We gave that to you, and then we also gave you one of those $100 boxes to ship for free. And then every time that you ship, there is $20 off on anything that is more than $100. Anything that is more than $100. $100 and less, no. And then, of course, if you pay as it's going to market here, your balance is going to be here. Now, one very important thing on this receipt. I had a guy one time call me and told me how bad Isaac was, how he was rude. He didn't, give him time to talk. Everything was just rush. But the guy fill up the, fill up the entire survey. He was one of the few that filled up the survey and marked everything excellent. So right here, when the guys come or you deal with any of my staff and they have to do this receipt, please fill out this survey. The same thing is in Liberia, okay? At the time of pickup, we do picture the person, and the picture is picture for only 3 days after 3 days gotten rid of. Again, this is the receipt. It used to be 3 out of 1, but my Liberian people being so unique over the years, I made it 1. And trust me, I will not relent to even make it 3 sheets if we reach that place. Thank you. Brother Davis, your turn, the money man. That's the guy that grabbed all the money for M&M. This is the guy that you pay the money to. When you pay me money, things get to Liberia, they say, oh, you still owe because the channel wasn't followed rightfully. And I think his number is also right here on the receipt where it says office and payment. So just check for that. Would you like to tell us some of your encounters with customers and your machine that I see?
Yeah, the machine is here. It's just a terminal for taking payments, credit cards, debit cards, and things like that. Here we got several forms of payment that we accept at M&M Shipping. Of course, cash is always welcome, but nowadays people would like to stay home to pay, monies that they owe. So we are no exception. Some of them, and in the Liberian community, mostly people will say Cash App. Yes, we accept Cash App, but then you pay the fee that they will deduct from that money. Because when you use Cash App will deduct a fee. So we in turn pass it on to you because they will deduct, since it's a business account, they will take out that money before we receive the rest. So you have to be prepared to add that fee there in order for us to get our portion. Okay, then we also have Zelle. Zelle is free. It's actually a bank-to-bank transfer. They take the money from your bank, send it to our bank. As a result, there's no fee. So we encourage people to use that a lot. When you don't want to come here to the office, you can just stay home and then pay using Zelle. All right, then comes, the credit card terminal. This terminal is from Square. And as with all credit card machines or terminals, they all do charge fees for processing. Those are called convenient fees. And whose convenience is it? It's actually the customer's convenience, because it is you who chooses, or to pay. So if you choose to pay by credit card, you don't want to bring cash, you don't want to use Zelle, your best alternative is using your credit card or your cash card. And as such, whatsoever fee that is connected or with it, you also pay that. So what do? All we have to do is calculate how much the fee is, and then we add it to it, so that when you pay, we only receive, because Square does that, they will deduct that fee before we get whatsoever, remains. So that fee is passed on to you. And it's not only us. Ours is a small business, but take a little breather, and then let me tell you this. Even the IRS, which is the entire United States, they charge fees. If you say you want to pay by credit card, they will tell you that there is a fee. And you go online, their website, It will take you to whatever companies they are using. Most of the time they use like 3 companies, and each one of them got their fees that are related to whatsoever amount you want to pay to the IRS. So these fees are always there, and it's just part of doing business in America and those Western countries and developed countries in the world. If we have to be a part, let's play the game as it is meant to be played, which is, if you have to pay a fee, do yours. Thank you very much, and it's back to you, sir.
Does your machine take Apple Pay?
Apple Pay, even though I have not tried it, but I think it does.
Okay, so man, Brother Davis, I remember I asked you one time, you were a journalist. It was excellent.
And I told you at the time that yes, I worked around journalists all my life before coming to the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, when I took you and put you 100% customer service, was a little challenge.
Yes, it was, because even though I was in service even long before coming here, being in the technical field, the technical side of things, did not always expose me to the end user. Yes. And customer service in other parts of the world are a little bit different from what it is here in America. Yeah. Then again, there are those things where, you know, sometimes people don't respect other people and then they do things.
Yeah.
You know. So it is a challenge in customer service.
Beautiful. And just to add to what Brother Isaac just said, I sit in my office, and most time I do is close, but I hear it. Look, I pay them to provide customer service, and I pay them to provide respect. Even though we're all Liberians, but sometimes the things that I hear and see our people do to us is unbelievable. Okay, like he mentioned the IRS charges fee because I pay them all the time. Okay, this fees that he's talking about, like he rightfully said it, is not for us. And it's your convenience, it's not ours. We prefer Zelle, check, possibly cash. But our 2 major form of payments, the first 2 that I talk about. And then just to wrap it up, where we're talking about container, just give you a quick demo here. To where you see this tracking number for this container is going to be loaded on the 29th. So right now, if you were to go to the website, which is this, and you just put in, we deal with Maersk. All of our containers are Maersk. 90% of the time, 089979. So this will give you a better ETA. So see here, we got here the 29th, but you see the ETA of this container, even though it's not loaded yet. So it's a Chicago pending. Now the reason you see Chicago here, and that's what made when people say water expensive, there's something they call overhead. That would be another thing we'll talk about another day. We don't want to overwhelm you with all. So this container is actually going to leave from here and go to Chicago. So it's empty container coming from Chicago and going back to Chicago. That's why you see the Chicago. The destination is pending because we haven't loaded this container yet. So that is that part I was talking about. If you were to go back at this website, you want to know about us more, you can go here, who we are. If you want to do payment on the computer and you don't want to call, you don't want to use Brother Isaac machine, you can do the payment right here by clicking on this link. You want to know the services we do, is right here. Of course, there's a tracking. You want to ship or you want to be in Liberia in December, you want to know when, you click on shipping calendar, will give you our whole year shipment. Then you come here to store. We do have our online store that you can go on and buy basically all of these things, and your family pick it up in Liberia. Now, some people ask for the oil. These are the kind of oil. cornflakes, cream of wheat. I will show our famous rice. This is the rice you get. Exactly what is here is what you receive. So somebody asked me this morning, is it the same right from here? Yes, here is your answer right there. So I normally say it will be 10 minutes, but when we're teaching like this and explaining more, sometimes we'll go over. I encourage everybody to take the time, follow us on YouTube and share it. It's M like Mary, N like Nancy, M like Mary, shipping. Okay, follow us. This is our own. This is an African dream, not just another or Liberian dream. So follow us, share it. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, this is Free Business Talk Tuesday. Next week, we will be talking on another issue. I think I mentioned the issue here. What was it? Today we talk on the receipt. The next time we will talk a little bit on things that we ship and the program for July 22nd, which is the launching of the M&M Helping Hand and Foundation. When you receive the letter, which I'm sure a lot of you have, please scan the QR code that is on there to be able to register that you attend the program. Talking about QR code, if you want to do payment or you want to go to the website, you don't have to do the old-fashioned way. Like Brother Isaac said, we're being competitive. Just scan this QR code on the back of the receipt. It will take you directly to the website and the payment links. Thank you again and have the blessed weekend. And we'll see you next week, Thursday. Thank you.